Wealth After 50 presents 5 hidden money personalities that could be keeping you from the retirement you've dreamed of. What if I told you that the very way you think about money, your ingrained money personality, is secretly sabotaging your efforts? For years, you've diligently saved for retirement. You've done everything right, saved consistently, invested in your 401k, but it still doesn't feel like enough. But when you look at your progress, that dream of a comfortable retirement still feels impossibly far away. The first personality type we are going to cover is the compulsive saver. You live and breathe frugality, and you get a genuine thrill from watching your savings grow. On the surface, you're a retirement role model. The problem for you isn't getting to retirement. It's what you do once you get there. The fear of outliving your money, which served you so well, becomes a trap. You have a nest egg, but you're too terrified to actually touch it. You say no to the very things you retired for, the trips, the hobbies, the grandkids. You saved for decades to buy your freedom, only to remain a prisoner of your own financial anxiety. The solution is to start viewing your retirement savings not as a score to be protected, but as a tool to be used. Start by creating a permission to spend budget. Allocate a reasonable amount of money each month for things that bring you joy. It can retrain your brain to view spending not as a loss, but as fulfilling the goal you've been working toward. Personality type number 2, the compulsive spender. If the saver finds security in hoarding, the spender finds emotional relief in the act of spending. You might be the one who always picks up the check or treats a bad day with a little retail therapy. In retirement, the whole game changes. The paychecks stop, but the urge to spend often doesn't. When you're on a fixed income, a high spending habit can burn through your nest egg with terrifying speed. The solution is to shift from unconscious emotional spending to conscious value-based spending. First, create a realistic retirement budget. Second, identify what truly brings you joy. Often spending is a stand-in for a deeper need like connection or excitement. Try finding free or low-cost ways to meet those needs, like a walk with a friend instead of an expensive lunch. When you align your spending with your values, you can enjoy life without risking your retirement. Next up is personality type number 3, the worrier. This personality seems to be in a constant state of anxiety about money, no matter how much they have. They usually read every financial headline and are painfully aware of everything that could possibly go wrong. The great danger for the worrier is paralysis by analysis. You're so scared of making the wrong move that you make no move at all. You might leave your life savings in a low-yield savings account because you're terrified of stock market swings, letting inflation quietly eat away at your money's value. This inaction is a decision in itself, and it's usually a costly one. One option is to take the emotion out of dealing with money by automating where possible. You can do this by setting up automatic transfers to your investment accounts to take emotion out of the process. A powerful step for this personality is to talk to a financial advisor. They act as a behavioral coach, providing a rational, outside perspective and a clear plan to help you move forward. Our fourth personality is the gambler, who isn't driven by fear but by the thrill of the win. You're drawn to high-risk, high-reward plays, always looking for that one big score that will set you up for life. The problem is, this isn't an investing strategy, it's like buying a lottery ticket. While the wins feel amazing, the losses can be devastating, especially when it's your retirement money on the line. You risk losing a huge chunk of your nest egg on a few bad bets, forcing you to work years longer than you planned. The solution isn't to eliminate risk, but to contain it. The gambler can benefit from the core satellite approach. The core of your portfolio, say 90 to 95%, goes into stable, long-term investments. This is your untouchable retirement fund. The satellite portion, the other 5 to 10%, is your play money. You can use this portion for those higher-risk assets you find exciting. It provides the discipline you need to protect your retirement while still letting you have some fun. And coming in at number 5, we have the avoider. This is the person who finds finance boring or intimidating, so they simply check out. You might let bank statements pile up unopened, figuring it'll all work itself out eventually. This hands-off approach is perhaps the most dangerous of all because retirement doesn't just work itself out. By avoiding it, you miss out on decades of compound growth and possibly retirement fund employer matches. Avoiders are at the highest risk of hitting their 60s with next to nothing. The problem isn't one bad decision. It's the slow, crushing weight of many non-decisions. For the avoider, the solution is to start small. The goal isn't to become a financial wizard overnight, it's just to take the first step. For example, If your employer offers a 401k match, take that first step by enrolling and begin contributing enough to get the full match. Every small step builds momentum and a sense of control. So there you have it. The saver who's afraid to enjoy their money. The spender who risks running out of it. The worrier who's paralyzed by fear. The gambler who risks it all for a thrill. And the avoider who ignores the problem until it's too late. The key takeaway today is financial success in retirement is not just about math. It's also about understanding your money personality and how it might be holding you back from enjoying a long, fulfilling retirement. When you understand your money personality, you can start making decisions that work with you, not against you. You have the power to change your financial future. It starts with self-awareness and the courage to take that first step. You've worked too hard to let a hidden habit sabotage your dreams. And remember, it's never too late to grow your wealth after 52.